U15A Oakville Hornet fans, we are here in Whitby for the Tournament of Heroes, game number 1 for the Hornets, and we're versing the Whitby team, so the host team. The Hornets will be wearing their white, Whitby will be in their blue. In this great tournament here of the Tournament of Heroes, this is some great competition at this tournament that I can see that the Hornets schedule. This is game 1 for them against Whitby. The second game tonight will be against London, another strong team in the province. And we have 2 more games tomorrow afternoon, or starting in the afternoon. Excuse me. We're just moments away. The Zamboni doors closing up the doors. Both teams are ready to go. Here comes the Whitby team stepping on the ice. The Hornets to follow in after. And here come our Hornets. We are down a player as the flu or cold bug has captured our team. Hopefully it doesn't spread too much, as I think yesterday's practice a few girls were already complaining, so hopefully these girls can fight through it. A good sweat kind of beats those bugs. So we are down 1 for sure that I know of, and we hope for a speedy recovery there. My understanding, McKay will be the starting goalie for game 1. Goes will take on game number 2. That's the last minute there of warm-up. Refs have called it in. The girls will wrap it up here. Those tuning in, this is the U15A Oakville Hornets wearing their white versus Whitby in their blue. Game 1 here in Whitby at the Tournament of Heroes. Go Hornets. So McKay will make her way between the pipes. We got Fessy there prepping it up for her. A little ritual. Our lineup to start this game 1 at the Tournament of Heroes here in Whitby. Our starting lineup will be, we got Steele and Saw on for the D. Our forward line will be Chiacco, Wozni, and McIntyre on the wings. A little change up here, the line changes, but we are down a forward. And off the draw, tied up in the face of the circle, it's back into the Hornet zone. Saw will pick it up at top of the hash marks. Having a look, pressure coming from Whitby. Chiacco pops it up, stop there at center ice. Wozni putting pressure, they'll dump it back in, and Steele will pick it up. Steele having a look, pressure coming. Sends it around the boards. Saw picks it up in the other corner. Caught up on the boards there a little bit. And Whitby keeping the pressure. Right back in. Fessy or Steele will pick it up behind the net. Having a look. Pressure coming again. Wazzy comes to, picks it up, sends it across, blocked by Whitby. Saw knocks it away, sends it up the board, just out of reach of McIntyre as Whitby steps in and holds. Saw tying her up, trying to get loose here. Pops it, not intercept, knocked away again. Now, Chiako will pick it up in the neutral zone as Whitby's on her. No, Whitby will get control, sending it back. Hornets doing a line change. Here comes Whitby, completing the line change for the Hornets. We got Steele still there, breaks it up. Here comes a shot. Nice, cool shot there, broken up easily by McKay. And that's Carvello. Hodgins now bringing it up to the middle. Schultz on the other wing. Schultz coming back, sends it through. Whitby now gets it back out. Fessy there at the center ice. Fessy over to Rubinski, and we fired back in. Hodgins will chase. Schultz will try to pin them in from the other side. Up the boards from Whitby. This will come back out as Whitby cherry picking back there. Fessy takes it away. Up the boards to Schultz. Schultz, nice pass over to Hodgins, going 2D in front of her. Hornets doing a line change. Shot from the point, just high off the boards. The goalie tried to make a play on it and missed it too. Here comes Marcuzzi coming in, putting pressure. Here comes Whitby now coming through. Vodopchik, Whalen on for the D. And broken up there by Cole. Cole into the corner with pressure, sends it around. Vodopchik will pick it up on the other side. Vodopchik sending it around. Marcuzzi will come back to pick it up off the boards. Has a look. Couldn't get enough on it. She fans. Vodopchik now will bring it up. Marcuzzi backing her up. Vodopchik going. The girls crash in the net. Vodopchik sends it across. The goalie makes a play on it. And Whitby will get control and starts to bring it out. Now Marcuzzi will break that up. Now Whalen picking it up in her end. Hornets doing a line change. Whalen sends it up, stopped at center ice, broken up there by Chiako. Fired back in by Whitby all the way around as Vodopchik will chase as Whitby coming in all the way through in the hash marks here. Chiako coming to help out. Schultz on the ice with her. Whalen on the other side and McIntyre. Gets to come around. McIntyre chasing. Whitby sends it right back in behind the net. Good aggressive play by both teams here so far. Whitby with a shot, goes wide. Shot again from the point, blocked there by Vodopchik. Yes, she'll send it down. Icing will be called here, but we'll get the line change. And there's a whistle. We'll get a face-off to the left, I believe, of McKay. With 8:15 left here in the first, it's 0-0. This is game one of the Whitby Tournament of Heroes. Your Oakville Hornets in white and Whitby in their blue. On the ice, Hodges in the face-off circle. We got Wozni and Carvello on for the wings. Shot from the point there goes high. Our defensive pair, Saw and Steele. Carvello on it. Flying her 3 through. Hodges keeping on side. Nicely done by Whitby, doing a great job keeping her at bay. But kept in here by Saw. Saw looking. Sends it. Oh, gets blocked into the corner. Saw back on her, battling through. Poked away by Whitby. Whitby sending it up and out. Just out of reach of their teammates. Steele there. She'll regroup here in her end with pressure coming on her heels. Steele getting around them all. Pokes it forward over to Wazzy to pick it up at center. Hornets doing a line change. Wazzy bringing it through. Broken up in the inside their zone. Wazzy regroups and Marcuzzi and Cole come on. Fessy and Rubinski. And here comes Schultz. Schultz putting pressure, breaks it up, keeps it in. Now pops out. Now Cole battling against the boards. Shot across by Whitby. Rubinski will pick it up at her blue. She'll pop it over to Fessy. Fessy up to Schultz. Schultz back to Rubinski. Rubinski around, get a piece, tied up in the center ice there. Nice move by Schultz. Schultz will send it in as she gets pinned up there and drops, gets her right back up. Marcuzzi putting pressure on her. This will come back and it'll pop into neutral zone. Fessy picks it up, sends it over to Schultz. Schultz sending it right in behind as Whitby gets a piece. Cole Chiako there battling, keeps it. Schultz will pick it up now. Schultz getting through, looking, gets taken down, draws a penalty as she was trying to get the shot off. Nice effort by her. And the Hornets will go on a power play here, and we'll get a line change. With 6:36 left here in the first, it's 0-0. On the ice, we will have Chiako in the face-off circle, McIntyre and Wozni on the wings, Vodopchik and Whalen on for the D. Off the draw, sums up. Whalen at the top, having a look. Sure, sends it back into the corner. Is looking for McIntyre. Just come back around, back to Whalen. Whalen having a look. She'll take the shot right on net. The goalie makes a good save into the corner. The girls are battling. Wazzy tying it up. Wazzy on it. It was Chiako. Chiako trying to fish it out here. Whitby trying to kill this penalty. We got 1:28 left in the power play for the Hornets. And finally getting loose here. Great job by Whitby killing this clock here. Those Zamboni doors, that ice there is always tricky. And here comes Wazzy, back up to Whalen. Whalen having a look, sends it across to Vidupchik. Vidupchik, shot! Oh, off the Hornet, and it goes up and over and off the glass. Russo Fent, knocked away by Whitby. Pressure still with the Hornets as they're on the power play. This will finally come down the ice here. Hornets will get a forward line change happening. We got 50 seconds left on the power play. Whalen into the corner. Whitby coming with some pressure. Knocked up. Picked up by Carvello. Right over to Hodges. Hodges going with Schultz on her wing. Hodges trying to get the puck to settle. Gets around looking. Shot! Gets knocked away in behind the net. This come up. And Saw comes in off the bench. Quick shot stopped. Stealing the other D partner there. And the goalie will cover it up. With 28 seconds left on the power play, it's still 0-0. This is the U15A Oakville Hornets in their white versus Whitby in their blue. Game 1 of the Tournament of Heroes here in Whitby. Hodges sets up for the face-off. This goes back into the corner. Knocked down by Steele, knocked away by Whitby, and down the ice it'll roll. Saw hustling back to pick it up. 20 seconds left on the power play. So up the boards, just off the reach of Schultz. Whitby will dump it back in. Steele hustling back. 10 seconds to go left on the power play. Steele having a look, has some momentum. Cutting through, knocked away, nice try. Schultz, shot, blocked. Hornets doing a line change, partial. On comes Marcuzzi. Whitby trying to get it out. On comes Wozni and Cole. Steele passes it over to Saw. Saw up just out of reach of Cole, and Marcuzzi will chase it in. Defensive line change happening right now. Comes back up. It's Fessy and Rybinski on for the D. Here comes Whitby, poked away by Rybinski. Cole will pick it up. She'll bring it through. Wozni following with her. Marcuzzi on the far side. Backhand shot. Oh, goal! As Cole will get the backhand shot, and it gets I think a little bit of a goalie got a piece of it if she was looking, and the Hornets go up 1-0. With 3:55 left here in the first, it's 1-0 Hornets. Cole sets up for the face-off. Wozni, Marcuzzi on her wings, Fessy and Rybinski on for the D. Here comes Whitby. Poked away by offside called. As poked away by Rybinski, and the Whitby player picked it right up and over. As we'll get a face-off now just outside the blue. Off the draw. Whitby gets control back in their end. Pressure coming from Cole. They'll fire it back up. Fessy will hold it here over to Rybinski. Rybinski having a look. Pops it up to Marcuzzi off the boards. Marcuzzi tips it forward as Cole gets a piece. And on comes McIntyre. Now Rybinski back to Fessy. Fessy up the board, stopped at center ice by Whitby. Whitby doing the line change right now. Rybinski from behind the net. Whitby coming with some pressure, broken up there. Rybinski gets it back. Regroups, keeps it moving. Up the boards to McIntyre. Nice pass. McIntyre, way to settle that one down. McIntyre will get it down the ice, and now Schultz will chase it with Whitby on it. Around it goes. Chiako hustles over hard. Gets to it. Whitby battling her. Chiako keeps it going. Fierce. Whitby sends it back around. Vidupchik now will hang onto it there at the side and sends it back into the corner. Schultz chasing Whitby down. Chiako pokes it away, breaks it up. Schultz picks it up, looking up front. Goalie keeps that, knocks that back behind. Now Vidupchik having a look. Sends it back into the corner. And she was looking for Whalen on the other side. And Whalen at center ice. We'll get control. Whitby doing a line change. Hornets doing a line change. Whalen will bring it through. Pressure coming. heading off. Carvello on the ice there. Sends it across. Broken up. Picks it up. A little quick shot there. Almost makes his way. And the goalie scramble. First shot. Goal! And I think Hodgins gets that one. And nice effort there by the girls there. And Hodgins being in the right spot. And the goalie couldn't get enough on it to get control. 2-0 for the Hornets. Shots on net. Shots on net. Well done, girls. 2:13 left here in the first. It's 2-0 Hornets. Hodgins sets up for the face-off. Carvello and Wozni on the wing. Steele and Saw on for the D. Steele pops it up to Wozni. Wozni sends it across to and Hodgins will hold it, get on top of it, bringing it. She's going wide, sending it right across. Nice try. She had Carvello. Is tied up. Great pass, great try. Nice slice. Steele will come back and pick it up. Looks, pops it up just out of reach. It got redirected. Steele powering through, keeps it going. The three Whitby players all over her. Carvello there, come and help now. I think that's Cole will slide in there, looking, and offside called. I think nope, draws a penalty. This will be against us. A little retaliation penalty I think happened thereafter, as the Hornets will be on the penalty kill now. So we'll have a face-off to I think to the right of McKay. With minute 35 left, the Hornets will be on a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. I'll be to the left of McKay, it looks like. So Steele and Saw on for the D, Schultz and Cole on for the forward. No, Marcuzzi and Cole on for the forwards. Steele breaks it up, gets through. Whitby on the back end, quick shot, nice save by McKay. Rolling puck in behind, Steele tying it up. Whitby trying to get it loose here, knocked away by Saw. Steele back on him. Keeps him pinned behind the net. Broken up. Whitby trying to regroup here at the hash mark. Marcuzzi gets a piece. Here comes a shot, not fanned on. Goal, this will slide right through. And now Saw hustling over, gets in position. Knocked it forward, nice try. Now here comes Steele, having a look. She'll send a pass to Marcuzzi. She's got, oh, the girl comes right out on the bench there and breaks it up as it's back to 5-on-5. Or sorry, it was not 5-on-5. Shot, nice save by McKay. 51 seconds left. A timely entry off the bench there as Marcuzzi was looking to get it up the Cole, slicing through the middle. So we got 51 seconds left in this first period. It's 2-0 Hornets. A minute 16 on the penalty kill for the Hornets. On the ice, Fessy and Rubinski for the D. We got Chiacco and Wozniak for the forwards. And Fessy will send it, stop to the blue line. They'll fire right back, and this goes wide, bouncing right up front. McKay has to make a quick little stop there. That's a nice job by Chiacco. Chiacco trying to get loose here, get in front, and nice job by the Whitby D. Broken up there by Wozni. Chiacco on her. Great effort here by Chiacco. Giving Whitby all kinds of trouble. Now Wozni right there sends it in. They'll keep pressure in with 23 seconds left in the period. The Hornets still killing a penalty. Here comes Whitby. They'll send it across the middle, broken up. And Rubinski will chase it. It was Whitby on her heels. She'll send it around the boards. Fessy will pick it up in the other corner. Try to. Whitby right on it, sending it. Blocked there. Chiacco on it again. And there's a buzzer to end the first. As the Hornets are up 2-0 after one, the Hornets will start the second period with a 25-second penalty kill still to go. A good game against two strong teams here. Those tuning in, this is the U15A Oakville Hornets in white versus Whitby in blue. This is game one of the Tournament of Heroes. Your Hornets are leading right now 2-0. We'll have 15 minutes on the clock for the second period. Let's go Hornets. That's another strong period. McKay will make her way to the other end. Our lineup here, as we are killing a penalty, our defensive pair will be Fessy and Rybinski. Our forward pair will be McIntyre, and Chiacco. Off the clock comes back. Rybinski will fire up the boards and he'll make it way down the other end. Nice clear. 16 seconds left now on the penalty kill. Pressures with the Hornets, keeping Whitby in their end as they're Whitby on the power play for another 10 seconds. There they come, broken up. Fessy sends a nice puck down the other way. 2 seconds, 1 second. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. McIntyre, Chiacco, and Carvello on the ice for the forwards. Whitby with a shot, just goes wide and behind the other side. And now Rybinski having a look, bringing it up, pokes it through as Whitby keeping the pressure. Here, nice pass across the middle. Whitby with a shot blocked and gets redirected. McIntyre, Chiacco there trying to fish it out. Nice job. Gets stopped at the blue end, but it does pop out. The Whitby, that's an offside call. How is that hit the skate? Are you kidding? Should have been an offside there, but the Hornets will get their line changed, and here comes Whitby. Rybinski there. Here comes Vidupchik coming off the bench. A nice hustle by Hodgins there coming off the bench too. And Carvello. There comes Carvello. Nice pass up to Wozni going. She's got one in front of her. Wozni looking, sends it. Rebound, loose, nice shot. Rebound again. Oh, great job. Nice try by the girls. And Whitby doing a good job getting that puck out of control. And this will be a penalty against Whitby. Slashing. So the Hornets will go on a 2-minute power play as Carvello draws that one. The Hornets keep coming with the pressure. Whitby starting to get a little frustrated as they're trailing by 2. The Hornets looking to capitalize on another power play here if they can. On the ice, Marcuzzi, Cole, Schultz, Whalen, and Vidupchik. 13-17. Oh, it's a double. I see 2 and 2, so I don't know if it's just a 2-minute. Well, the ref's having words with the timekeeper here. Don't know. We'll see. Is it a 4-minute? Cole sets up for the face-off. Off the draw, ties it up. Marcuzzi pops it back over to Vidupchik. Vidupchik looking, takes a shot, and the goalie makes a nice save as the Hornets. Schultz looking for that rebound. We'll do it again. Drawn, picked up. Schultz looking in behind the net. She's got Marcuzzi up front. Comes back to the D. Whalen. Over to Vidupchik. Vidupchik rips the shot from the point. Redirected. Nice save by the goaltender. Nice tip there by Marcuzzi. Whalen back over to Schultz. Schultz trying to get through, but intercept by Whitby. Marcuzzi putting the pressure. Slaps that one away. Whalen pops a nice pot chip over to Schultz. Schultz looking. Oh, a nice shot and a nice redirected block there by the Whitby player. Whalen looking. Hershern takes a shot. Goes into the corner. Nice save by the goaltender. Marcuzzi back on it. Pops it back to Whalen. Whalen having a look. Shot and pass over to Marcuzzi and Cole. Cole in the corner. Marcuzzi comes to fish it out in the skates here. Marcuzzi behind, pops it in front. Here comes Vidupchik. Pops it over to Schultz. Knocked away. This will be knocked down, but Whalen will pick it up at center. Hornets will do the line change. She'll send it right back in. This Hornets will have to clear here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're clear. And the D will do a line change. We're down to 52 seconds left on the power play for the Hornets. Whitby dumping it down. Steele will pick it up in the corner. Her teammate is Saw. Fired up to McIntyre. McIntyre having a look. Pops it over to Chiacco coming through. Chiacco on it. Gets taken down. Wozni on it now. Having a look. Pops it over to Saw. Saw back to Wozni. Wozni takes a shot. A little tip. And the goalie makes a nice save as Chiacco right on top. 26 seconds left on the power play. 11:43 left here in the second. It is 2-0 Hornets. Chiacco sets up the faceoff, sends it back to Steele. Steele looking, shot, Nice save by the nice, great shot. Nice save by the goaltender. McIntyre having a look again, pops it back to Steele. Steele pops it back to McIntyre. McIntyre feeds it across. They got a piece on it. She was looking for Saw there, and they'll fire it back in with 9 seconds left in the penalty kill. Steele hustling back. She'll send it back over her line mate there to Saw. Saw bringing it up, pops it up to Carvello. Carvello will bring it through. Nice pass across to Schultz. Schultz cut to the middle, looking. Getting that body around. Nice try. Good job by the D there, holding her at bay. Tough job there. Broken up there by Hodgins. This will come back in the neutral zone. Whitby will pick it up through there. Steele knocking it down. She'll hustle back, getting in position. Nice effort there by Whitby. Schultz having a look. Sends a nice pass over to Carvello. Carvello's got 2 in front of her. She's going. Takes a shot. Nice rebound. Nice save. Nice shots. Nice patience there. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Schultz not letting up here. Whitby trying to get it out. Hodgins on it, keeping it inside the hash mark. Hodgins fights a way through, keeps it going with the long reach. Well done. Whitby trying to tie her up now. And now Carvello there trying to get through and breaks it up. And this will be a penalty, I think, against the Hornets. As a little too aggressive on that one. And it'll be, I think, a hold or something they were calling. So the Hornets will be on the penalty kill now. With 10:21 left here in the second, it is 2-0 Hornets. On the ice now will be Cole, Wozni, Fessy, and Rybinski. Off the draw, comes back to the point, knocked right up the top, knocked back into the corner by Whitby. Rybinski will pick it up in the corner, rolling puck, sending it around, keeps rolling. Fessy breaks it up a little bit. Whitby pops it in front here, but broken up by Cole, over to Wozni. Wozni gets it out, nice move, and she's going. Pops it back to Cole, and just offside. Nice try as they were moving. With 10:01 left here in the second, 1:40 left on the penalty kill. We'll get a face-off in front of us. And Whitby will do a line change, or forward line change it looks like. Cole sets up for the face-off, kicks it forward. Comes back, all the way over. Wozni will pick it up distance outside the blue and brings it through. Looking, shot, as they had all sticks on her. 1:26 now left in the penalty kill. The Hornets in white, up 2-0 against Whitby in their blue. Knocked away there by Cole, tying it up. Off the boards, kept in. Down to the corner will roll, behind the net will roll. Fessy will try to get on Whitby there. Breaks that away. She'll send it down the ice, nicely done. And the Hornets will get a partial line change, same with Whitby. On comes Whalen and Vidupchik, and here comes Marcuzzi putting pressure on Whitby with Chiacco. Broken up at the center ice. Chiacco looking. Right, she'll get hit in. No call there. And this will come back across the other ice. Whitby dumps it with 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. This gets fired across, picked up. Marcuzzi will knock it out. She'll chase and trying to get her position. Fighting through, keeps it going. 17 seconds left on the penalty kill. Marcuzzi hustling forth, they dump it in. Whalen going in behind, is Whitby there. In behind the net, the puck, Whitby trying to get control, looking as they're on the net. Quick shot, nice save by McKay. In behind the net it goes. Pass in front, McKay will collapse on it and cover it up as it was getting a little chippy down there. Love to see the aggressiveness of both teams. And McKay, calm, cool, and collected there. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll get a full line change as Steele and Saw will come on for the D, and Carvello, Hodgins, and Schultz will come on for the forwards. 8:16 left here. Shot from the point, redirected. Saw hustling over, Whitby on it, up the boards. Carvello gets a piece, knocked in, kept in by the thing. Shot blocked by Steele. She'll regroup behind the net. She'll send it back, blocked. She'll back on it, fighting them off. Nice job there. Nice pass, blocked. Schultz trying to send it across to Carvello. Just now this will roll into the Whitby zone. Schultz or Carvello keeping the pressure. Here comes Hodgins, pokes it away. Hodgins now off the boards. Carvel trying to get free there. She was hung up. Steele now from the top, rolling puck. Settle, big shot. Just goes wide as they got a piece. Saw pinching in there. Banks back up by Schultz, knocked away by Whitby. Whitby's got a run here. Steele hustling over, breaks it up. Nicely done. Great D. Steele keeps it going as Whitby. Now Hodgins there on it. Fired up. Schultz will come back at the hash marks. Sends it back. Hodgins down the corner. Whitby on her. Up the boards. Schultz trying to get it out. Comes through. This will come out. The Hornets got some time. As Whitby, that'll be an offside by Whitby as they may touch the puck there with 7:01. We'll get a face-off just outside the Hornets zone. And we'll get a line change as Fessy and Rybinski will come on for the D. Our forward pairing will be Wozni and McIntyre on the wings, Chaco in the face-off circle. Whitby gets control of it. They'll bring it through. Tied up in the corner here. McKay makes a save as a side shot there. She got it, and Whitby in behind the net trying to get something going, but Fessy all over. Fessy bringing it up. Got some momentum. Cutting through. They're all over. Knocked away. Nice try. And Chaco will pick it up. Now over to Wozni. Wozni trying to get control of it. Whitby sending it. Stopped here by Rybinski. Keeps it in. Shot from the top. A nice shot. Good save as the girls. A great save by the goaltender as the Hornets there ready to pounce. Looking for that rebound. The Hornets up 2-0 with 6:13 left here in the second. Game 1 tournament of the Tournament of Heroes. On the ice, Marcuzzi, Cole, Schultz, Whalen, and Vidupchik. Goal off the draw. Schultz pops it back to Vidupchik. Vidupchik sends it back in. Cole will pick it up in the corner behind the net. Marcuzzi battling in front here. Or Schultz is. Marcuzzi coming to help out. Just comes back up. Vidupchik gets a piece, keeps it in, sends it back in. Now Cole will chase it again behind the net, but Whitby will first. Poked away there by Whalen. Whitby gets it back out in the neutral zone. Nice job on the D there by Vidupchik. She'll send it around the boards. Cole putting the pressure on her. Marcuzzi coming through, pushing it through. Marcuzzi chasing her down. Gets a piece on it. Comes loose. And Whitby trying to get it out. They will. Poked away. Offside called. So we'll get a face-off in front of us here with 5:18 left here in the second. On the ice now will be Hodgins, Carvello, Wozni, Steele, and Saw. Broken up there by Carvello, picked up by Hodgins. She'll knocks it just out of reach of Wozni. Whitby will send it back down, knocked down by Steele. Steele with patience, little chip pass over there, nicely done, but Whitby will get control. Knocked away by Steele. Hodgins picking it up, Paul sends it. Whitby stops it at their blue. Now knocked away by Hodgins, knocked away by Whitby now. Saw trying to get control. Nice little pass up to Hodgins in the middle. Hodgins, nice pass across there, trying to stay on side as she's lost her edge as they were all over her. The girls will get clear. Whitby with some time. Nice job. Carvello breaks it up, knocked away. Now Steele sends it back towards Hodgins. Hodgins now will get a piece on it, chasing into the corner. Hornets doing a partial line change here. Trying to anyway. Carvello, quick shot, blocked. On Saw pinching in. Nice job by Schultz backing her up. Chaco gets a piece. Goalie just out of reach. A couple times we've seen that. 4:13 now left here in the second. Hornets with some good pressure here. McIntyre sends it to the boards. Blocked by McIntyre as Whitby trying to get it out. This will finally slide out. Saw will regroup here. Pops it over to Steele. Steele back to Saw. Saw pops it through the middle to Schultz. Nice job, girls. Good movement of the puck. Another shoulder shot there by Whitby, but Schultz, the big body, just moves on through. McIntyre. Nice pass. Chaco. Oh, what a shot. What a save. A great pass, a great shot in tight quarters, and a fantastic save by the Whitby goaltender, as Chaco was robbed of a nice one there. So on the ice now, Marcuzzi, Hodgins, Wozni, Rybinski, and Fessy on the ice. 3:41 left here in the second. Off the draw, comes back into the boards. Rybinski pokes it in. Marcuzzi blocks that one. Hodgins sends it. Marcuzzi will chase. She's got Wozni in front. Looks off the back. No, again, out front, just gets redirected. Now Fessy will keep it in here at the point. She'll fire it, looking, pop, intercept there by Whitby. She'll dump it back down. This will be an icing call here. No, they wave it off. How is that not an icing? The home team getting some calls today. Overall, pretty good game though. We still got a lot of hockey to go here, as we got 3 minutes left here in the second. And here comes Hodge trying to get control, knocked away. Now Rybinski will pick it up. Rybinski trying to find some space. Nice job, Wozni staying on the side. Marcuzzi heading towards the net. Rybinski, she'll get taken in the corner, but keeps control. Good edge. Now Wozni looking. She's trying to get free. Nice pass back. Oh, as Hodgins was back under the D up there. Nice pass over to Fessy with a quick shot. Stop, and the Hornets collapse. Broken up, and we'll get a line change with 2:30 now left in the second. On comes Chaco, Carvello, and Schultz on for the forwards. Whalen and Vidupchik on for the D. Off the draw, tied up in the face-off circle. Whitby will get control, but as they bring it out, it's a 2-on-2. Vidupchik keeping her, and they'll dump it in. Schultz now off the boards, poking it down, just to go down the ice here. We got a foot race. Whitby will get there first, but Carvello trying to box her in from the other side. As Schultz keeping the pressure, they fired up the boards. Nice pinch by Whalen. Carvello now. Nice job by Schultz keeping it in. And now we'll go down the ice here, but Carvello at center ice will send it right back. Oh, nice patch to reach of Schultz. Whitby sends it in. Whalen will pick it up and regroup at the hash marks. She'll go. Go, go, go! Nice pass over to Carvello. Carvello bringing it up. Chaco going hard to the net. Pass across. Nice trip. Nice try. As the defense did a great job there trying to tie her up. Maybe a little bit of a hook there, but again, no call. I am a homer though. Whitby bringing it through. Steele meeting her at the corner. Blocks that one. Sent up the ice by Cole. McIntyre, a nice pass over to Wozni. Wozni's got a one in front of her looking. Trying to get around, gets around, looking, backhand shot, rebound in front, shot, saved! Nice try as Cole gets the shot. Whitby getting frustrated as the Hornets all over it. .58 seconds left. A great save by the goaltender. Nice move there by Wozni, trying to get that shot off as they were all over her. Well done. And on comes... We got Schultz on the wing, McIntyre the other wing, Cole in the face-off circle, Steele and Saw. Off the draw, tied up in the face-off circle, comes back to Saw. Saw will take the shot that gets stopped. And here comes Whitby trying to get it out, knocked away there. Saw will pick it up, pops it back to Steele. Steele with pressure coming, will regroup. Up the board, knocked down by Whitby. Picked off by Saw. Into the corner. Whitby coming through, shot, saved by McKay. As it was a nice, well-timed shot by Whitby there. McKay being screened, but McKay with the quick reflexes last second saw it and hung on to it. We'll get a line change as Marcuzzi, Rybinski, Fessy, Hodgins, and Carvello will come on the ice. 29 seconds left in the second. Off the draw. Broken up there by Marcuzzi. This will come back out. The Hornets got time. Whitby's clearing. They are clear. Festi having a look. Sends it across over to Marcuzzi. Marcuzzi sends it across the middle, just out of reach of Hodges, but she'll get it. And now Carvello will chase it in. Marcuzzi going straight to the net. Carvello trying to get free. She does. Looking. Blocked away by Whitby. Hodges there behind the net, battling. Whitby will get it in the corner. Nice pass out front there. Festi will take it back here. She has a look. And there's the buzzer to end the second, as the Hornets remain with a 2-0 lead at the end of 2. The tempo is starting to slow down a little bit. We'll see who's got a third period in them. This is only game 1 of the Whitby Tournament of Heroes tournament. Your U15A Oakville Hornets in white versus Whitby in blue. There will be, it looks like there will be a Zamboni clearing here. So we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. she's just a ball of fire today. It's just all over.
Energy.
Yeah, I love it. She's gonna get something to add it.
Abby's saving it up for you.
I hope so. Yeah. They lost 2-1, but it was good. They had the chances. They definitely that game they could have won, but apparently they lost that team last year. They were level. So they were short on the same year, like 2 goals. Right. And I guess they're right next to the and but apparently that was one of the top teams. It's just that they've always been a strong team. So it's good that they were it's going to be decent this year. They're going to win some. They're not going to win everything, but yeah, they're it's a fun team. And it looks to me like they're playing well. I mean, it's a development change team. They don't practice, right? So what are you going to do here? So they'll do fine. They'll make playoffs. I think everyone makes the playoffs. And it's just a matter of time.
Their practice is pretty much the first period.
Yeah. Like I think on that team, so these 4 girls that don't play hockey anymore. Because they used to play. Right. They still play.
Right to come back.
Yeah, well, I even like a handball, my older one, she hasn't played since grade 9. And she's already, she's only been on the ice for like a couple of games, right? You can start last game and still, she's starting to come in, so I get her ready to feel back, but she's got a long way to go.
That one girl plays her net. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah, she's a great skater. They keep telling me that they're telling her she's proud to come over to the right. I don't do the but they're like, no, you gotta keep it in. Keep it in, and then she'll get it. It'll be fine.
20-4 after 2 periods.
Thanks. All right, Zamboni just finishing up here. This is the U15A Oakville Hornets, both against Whitby. Game 1, Tournament of Heroes. We're just finishing up, or getting ready to start the 3rd period. Both teams just standing at the glass here, waiting for the Zamboni to make his last pass. The U15A Oakville Hornets in their white are up 2-0. A good, strong, competitive game here. Expect Whitby to come out and fire here in the 3rd as they need to do something here, get some shots on McKay. The final right now, after 2 periods, the shot has been 20-4 in shots in favor of the Hornets. Most of those shots against Leah was during the power play for Whitby team. I believe we'll have 15 minutes on the clock for the 3rd and final period. As these tournaments go, point differential, like goals for and against, is a huge thing. You never know how the rest of the series, the round pool play will fare. So you want to win, and you want to win by as much as you can. So hopefully the Hornets can keep this momentum going. As you know, this Whitby team's a strong team, and they've come aggressive. They're not going to let up as they need to get back into this one in a hurry. Here comes the Whitby team in their blue. Here come our Hornets in their white. Leah McKay making her way between the pipes. Having a great game so far, being tested with a few shots, but when they counted, she came up huge. Our starting lineup for the third period will be Schultz, Hodgins, Carvello, Vidupchik, and Whalen. Vidupchik sends it up. Schultz will pick it up at center ice, bringing it, makes a move, poked away at the blue line there inside. And Whitby trying to bring it through, broken up there by Vidupchik. This will be an offside. Whitby has time, getting back to clear. Hornets have time. Whalen bringing it up the ice, getting around one, knocked away, keeps it going, poked away, but picked up by Carvello. Carvello cutting through the middle, looking, shot, and a nice save, a great shot. We got 14:30 left here in the third and final period. It is 2-0 Hornets, and we'll get a full line change as Wozni, Cole, Marcuzzi, Steele, and Saw step out on the ice. Cole off the draw, kicks it forward. Marcuzzi chasing. Cole will pick it up. Marcuzzi and Wozni setting him in front. Cole looking. She uses the D. Nice pass to Saw. Saw from the point. Tipped. Goes in behind the net. Cole picking it back up. Tied up. Marcuzzi will get it to it. Tied up. Now Wozni in the corner. Sends it back. Marcuzzi battling. In the corner, Marcuzzi gets redirected right in front. The Coley gets a battle on it, and now Whitby will pick it up, and they'll send it blocked there by Steele, slowing things down. And Steele will pick it up at her end, poked away, picked up by Cole, up to Marcuzzi. Marcuzzi sends it across, broken up, looking, nice patience as the Hornets doing a line change. Marcuzzi will take it in, tying it up against the boards. Here comes the line change as Schultz and McIntyre on the ice. Marcuzzi will head off now. This come back as Steele will hustle back as it comes down all the way. It should be an icing call. And there's the whistle, and we'll get the rest of the line change. As Saw will step out. No, sorry, Fessy and Rubinski will come on for the D. And our forwards is Schultz, Chiacco, and McIntyre. 13:36 left in this period. Into the corner. Whitby sending it around. Schultz on top of it. Whitby trying to get it out. Rolls off. Get into the neutral zone. Rubinski will regroup here. Up the boards to Schultz. Schultz will send it in and chase. Chiacco going right in hard to the corners. This gets sent back. Vesey pinching in. Knocked away by Whitby. Vesey back on it, sending it back into the corner. Chiacco battling against the boards. She gets tied up. McIntyre getting it out. Poked away. Shot by Saw, blocked. Saw gets a piece, sends it, and now Schultz will rolling puck into the board. She'll chase it down, sending it back in deep into the Whitby zone. Broken up by Chiacco. Sorry, McIntyre. Fessy pinching in. Whitby trying to get out. They do, but Fessy hustling back hard, and Saw right with her. Or sorry, Rubinski.
Sorry.
It's okay. And Rubinski will pick the puck up. Up the boards to Schultz. Schultz, just loses her edge, but he knocked out, and Whitby will clear, and they'll dump it in, and Fessy will pick it back up. Poked away. Hodgins looking, pops it up, bouncing puck. Schultz was sent from the point, shot blocked there by Fessy. Kept in, shot from the top, blocked, rolling, redirected, and McKay gets a piece and sends it into the corner. Should have been a high stick there. There it is. There's the high stick call there. 12:09, we'll get a full line change for the Hornets as Whalen and Vidupchik will come on for the D. Our forward lines will be Wozni, Hodgins, and Carvello. 12:09 left in this game, 2-0 Hornets. Off the draw, comes back to Whitby's blue line. They'll send it back to our blue line, and in it goes. Puck shot from the point goes, or the hash marks goes wide, and Carvello will pick it up on the other side, but tied up. Another shot blocked there by Carvello. Whalen trying to get, Whalen sending it over to Wozni. Wozni pops it back to Vidupchik. Vidupchik dances around one, sends it around the boards. Carvello couldn't get enough on it. Quick block there by Carvello as Whitby sends a shot. Another shot stopped by McKay, and she'll send it to the hash marks. Wozni looks, passes through the middle, stopped at the blue line. Almost gets through. Whitby keeps it in. Here comes Whitby with some more pressure. Shot blocked by Whalen. On top of Whitby here in the corner. Hodgins coming in to tie it up some more. Now Carvello sends it across the middle to Wozni. Wozzy's got one on her, two on her heels. Hornets doing a line change. Wozni going in. Always dangerous. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. She'll hang on to it as Carvello looking for a rebound. So now comes on Schultz and Marcuzzi with Cole, Fessy, and Steele. Saw and Steele. 11-11 left in this game. 2-0 Hornets. Off the draw into the corner. Schultz trying to get to it. Comes back. Steele pinching in. Marcuzzi gives a chip there. In behind the net, the puck will roll. Cole chasing it around. Whitby trying to get it out. Down the ice. Steele will hustle back to her blue line here and pick it up. Whitby coming. Off the boards. Cole will play it off the boards, chipping it forward. She'll chase. She's got Schultz with her. Marcuzzi going to the net. Schultz going hard. It's a nice little pass. Broken up there by the Whitby player there. Well done by Whitby, as that would have been a sure thing for one of those Hornet girls. And down the ice it goes. Should be an icing call. And we'll get a face-off and a line change for everybody. Face-off to the right of the Whitby goaltender. On comes Wozni, McIntyre, and Chiacco. Fessy and Rubinski on for the D. Nice win over. Rubinski sends it back into the corner. Chiacco chasing around. Nice pinch in there. Trying to trap him in there by Wozni. Whitby regrouping again behind the net. Hornets pressing. Nice job there by Chiacco. And that's a hole right in front of the ref. Are they not calling anything? I love the aggressive play, but you got to call some stuff, or it's gonna get dirty if something happens. Okay. Shot for the point, Rubinski. Nice shot, nice save. No rebound given there as Wozni and Chiacco were looking for it. 10-13. We'll do it again. Off the draw again. Whitby trying to get it out. Rubinski will send it hard to the other side. Whitby trying to get control of it, sending it back to the middle. Picked up by Whitby through the center ice. And shot, nice save by McKay. And this goes into the corner. Chiacco looking, pops it up the boards to McIntyre in the feet. Knocked back by Whitby. Fessy will pick it up at her end. Fessy sending it up the boards. Wozni playing it off. Comes back, Whitby on her, sending it up. Into the corner, rolling puck. Fessy having a look off the skate of Whitby. Wozni over to McIntyre. McIntyre will get it up and out, and the Hornets will do a line change. On comes Hodgins, Carvello, and Schultz. Defense, hit up Chicken Whalen. Here comes a shot from the hash, and nice save by McKay. There she'll hang on to this end, and while a face off to her right. 9:17 left in this final period of play. 2-0 for your U15A Oakville Hornets in white versus Whitby in their blue. Oh, Carvello almost got a hold of that one as Whitby trying to fan on it, but Carvello will pick it up here, swinging it through, knocking forward. In behind the net, the puck will go. Whitby sending it around the boards. Vidupchik there, pinching in. Hodgins on it. Kept in by Vidupchik. Nice little move there. Bouncing puck, trying to get it, keep it into the corner. Pass up front, blocked by Whitby. And Carvello having a look with some space. Shot, and just slides through. Whitby trying to get it out here. Bouncing puck, kept in. Nope, they said it was cleared here. The Hornets will clear. Hodgins picks it up, sends it across the middle to Schultz, just off the stick. Marcuzzi comes off the bench, taps it forward in as the Hornets will do a line change. Marcuzzi putting pressure. Nice job there by Vidupchik, tying it up at center ice. Whalen will pick it up and regroup. Whitby will send it back through the neutral zone. Marcuzzi putting pressure at center. Now Whalen over to Vidupchik. Vidupchik up to Wozni. Wozni going, pops it over, trying to catch McIntyre. The Hornets will have to clear here. Saw coming off the bench, poking it forward. Marcuzzi got a piece, comes out. Wozni over to Steele. Steele up the boards to Cole. Cole, this will be an offside. No. Tempo picking up a little bit here in the third with 7:39 left. Whitby trailing by 2. The Hornets, though, in control. Steele having a look. Pops it up to Wozni. Wozni, McIntyre, Chiako on for the forwards. Wozni getting through the neutral zone. Sumps it in. She'll head off. Pressure coming from McIntyre. Steele pinching in there, keeping the pressure going. Around the other end. Schultz will come in from the other corner, keeping the pressure back in their end. Messi comes through, icing waved off. Saw hustling back with Steele. Nice play back up. McIntyre playing off the boards. Whitby keeps the pressure back into the corner. Saw back on it. Whitby putting the pressure. Steele knocks that one away. McIntyre looking, popping it up, kept in by Whitby. Quick shot, stopped, and now Steele will have a look. Nice trying to catch it, comes out here. Whitby trying to get, Steele will get right back on it. Knocked away by Saw. Into the neutral zone. Oh, the Whitby girl loses her edge, slides her right over. And now Steele will hustle back with 6:22. Whitby on her heels, sending it back. Now Saw popping it up to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to get it free here as the Whitby putting some pressure. Hodgins looking with Carvello. Kept in, shot from the point. McKay will easily put the paddle on it, back in behind the net, it'll go. And now Hodgins will have a look. She has Carvello on the far side, Schultz on the other side. Hodgins goes wide. Girls doing a line change. Hodgins trying to get it through. Nice job by Whitby trying to keep her at base. She saw it. Quick, nice pass, nice shot. Just gets redirected high. Rubinski pinching in, sending it back in the corner. Carvello chasing at the Zamboni doors there. Now I think that's Cole, or Wozni there battling, trying to get it out. And here comes Cole coming in. Nice move by Whitby. We got Fessy there keeping her at bay with Rubinski on the other D. Nice job back check. Nice job with the Whitby player there in control, but the Hornets shut it down. And here comes Wozni and Cole going hard to net. Shot, rebound, goal, shot, save. What a save. Kept in by, knocked out now by, and Rubinski will pick it up. Marcuzzi gets a piece on it, sends it to their blue line. Hornets doing a line change. Fessy having a look, sends it up the boards into the neutral zone. Schultz trying to get a piece on it. Whitby moving that puck around now. Fessy and the Whitney player both go down. Rubinski regrouping with little chip shots there by Whitby. Nice move on the puck. Whitby gets a piece on it. Marcuzzi coming back to help out. Rubinski back, comes to her, sending it, looking, trying to get free. She'll go. She's got Schultz. Oh, knocked away here. Tied up, and now Fessy sends it up and out. The girls will settle things down in the neutral zone. Schultz, or Fessy knocks that one away. She'll pick it up. She'll bring it through as she's going wide. Chiako going towards the net. Fessy from behind, looking, broken up there at the Zamboni doors again. A good aggressive battle here in the corner. Schultz right there. She'll get taken into the boards. Keeps the pressure going in their end. You got McIntyre battling in front of the net. This comes Whalen. So, oh, just gets past as she was regrouping there. Vidupchik coming off the bench there. We'll pop it back to Whalen. Whalen pops it across the middle there to Schultz. Knock just gets loose. McIntyre will send it. Block there. Now Schultz holding her off. Nice chip pass over back to Vidupchik. Vidupchik will reset. Catches Hodgins coming in. Fired back in by Whitby. They'll do a line change, but pressure still coming from Whitby from their on the heels. Vidupchik sends it back around to Whalen off the board. Funny bounce off the boards there. Whitby keeping the pressure now in the Hornets zone. 3:13 now left in this final period of play. Hornets up 2-0. Carvello battling against the boards at the hash mark. Whitby sending it back in. It rolls behind the net, but Whitby there. Pinched in from the D, knocked away by Wozni. Vidupchik will send it back around over to Whalen. Whalen having a look, sending it across ice to Wozni. Broken up at center ice. Picked up by Whalen at blue, sending it back up to Wozni at center. Up to Carvello at center. Carvello going wide. A little shot, fights her off, keeps her edge. On comes Steele and Saw for the D. Steele, shot from the point, redirected. And this will roll towards the goalie. Nice try. And we'll get a face-off to the left of the Whitby goaltender, and we'll get a forward line change as Cole, Marcuzzi, and Schultz will come on the ice. It is 2-0 Hornets with 2:23 left in this game. Game 1 of the Tournament of Heroes here in Whitby. Marcuzzi back to Steele. Steele sends it hard as there was nothing there at that moment, but pressure. Oh, nice job, recover. Now Cole hustling back, picks it up. She's got Schultz on the far side, Marcuzzi trailing. Oh, hard in the boards. Cole will get back up and draws the penalty. Body check. Will it be a 2-minute penalty? That was a hard one. A lucky Cole bounced right back up. You can tell the Whitby team frustrated with 2 minutes left. The Hornets will be on the power play for the final 2 minutes. On the ice still will be Marcuzzi, Cole, and Schultz. Fessy and Rybinski on for the D. Up at the top, Rybinski having a look. Looking, sends it over to Fessy, slapper. Oh, off the post! Probably expect the goalie to be pulled at some point, but they're on the penalty kill now, Whitby. And the Hornets have controlled the puck for the most part. There comes Marcuzzi looking, sends it across the middle to Rybinski, comes sliding up. Now Fessy sends it back in. Hornets doing the line change. Chaco looking to box him in. Here comes Wozni. Fessy at the top, slap shot. Oh, as the goalie was screening that one, but makes a good save. Minute 10 now left in this game. The Hornets on the power play. Chaco in the face-off circle, McIntyre and Wozni on the wing. Puck tied up in there, killing the clock as Whitby's on the penalty kill. Not helping Whitby out though. They need to get something on the board, and the Hornets looking to add something more. 46 seconds left. Rybinski sends it across to Fessy. Oh, try to get it right over to McIntyre. Back to Rybinski. Rybinski rips a shot, just goes wide. I think the Whitby team is tired. As it's been a good aggressive game. Whitby will dump it down. Fessy almost got a piece of it. Rybinski will get to it. Rolling puck here with 23 seconds left. Hornets doing a forward line change, partial. Wozni will pick it up at the blue. Defense line change. Wozni trying dancing around through. Slides it through. The goalie sends the puck over. 10 seconds to go here. Carvello looking. Pops it back to Vidupchik. Vidupchik sends it over to Whalen. Whalen, big shot. And the goalie will hang on to it. And there's the buzzer to end it. As the Hornets will win this one. 2-0 to start game 1 of the Tournament of Heroes here in Whitby. Congrats to our Hornets. A great game by Whitby. We will have a tough one later tonight against London. Another powerhouse team. But the Hornets looking to keep things going. Bye for now. We'll see you tonight.